Breaking news because the federal government is planning to sentence Nnamdi Kanu to death. Once again, welcome to the Daily Brief News. This update is coming from Sowore himself. Yes, Sowore is saying that the federal government is planning to send Nnamdi Kanu to death. They're planning to sentence him to death. And this update is making a lot of people, especially a lot of Biafran and IPOP supporters, a lot of Nnamdi Kanu fans talking. People are saying a lot of things on social media. People are responding to this claim. I mean, if you see comments, you gonna say fair. Well, let us see what Omiele Sowore is trying to tell us here. Omiele Sowore, who is a Nigerian activist and publisher of Sahara Reporter, has alleged that the federal government has perfect plans to sentence Nnamdi Kanu, who is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, to death. And a lot of people is asking this question: is it actually possible for the federal government to sentence Nnamdi Kanu to death? I mean, Nnamdi Kanu has never killed anybody. And why would the federal government be planning something so devilish? Well, Sowore made this allegation in a post on his Facebook page on Wednesday, and he said that there is a scandalous move by the federal government to diverse a high-level political conspiracy against the IPOB leader, with the end game to either sentence him to death or impose life imprisonment on him. And before we go further, let us know that sentencing to death and life imprisonment are only given to criminals who have done something extremely wrong. I mean, criminals who has killed people or human rights crimes. But Nnamdi Kanu has never done anything like that. Nnamdi Kanu never killed anybody. Nnamdi Kanu never violated anyone's human rights. So why would the federal government be planning secretly to sentence him to death or keep him in life imprisonment? Well, according to Sowore, this plan is being perfected by the federal government in the guise of a judicial process handled by Justice Omotosho of the Federal High Court in Abuja. Look at what Sowore wrote. Sowore wrote, "For the avoidance of doubt and to alert the public, it has become clear that the secret decision has long been reached within the Tinubu regime regarding the fate of Nnamdi Kanu. The plan, diverse through a high-level political conspiracy, is either to sentence him to death or condemn him to life imprisonment. This outcome, predetermined far in advance, is now being presented as a matter of judicial procedure. Justice Omotosho is expected to conclude Kanu's trial by declaring that his refusal to open his defense amounts to an admission of guilt, a convenient interpretation designed to seal a verdict already agreed upon behind closed door," Sowore said. He also added that the judgment on the matter is expected to be finalized on November, which appears to mimic the sentencing of Ken Saro-Wiwa and 8 other Ogoni activists in 1995. This is what Sowore had to say. This is what Sowore had to say concerning the issue of Nnamdi Kanu's case. And all of us know that Nnamdi Kanu's case has gotten to new heights. I mean, with the sacking of his lawyers, and now the court is pressuring him to defend himself. But Nnamdi Kanu said that he does not have anything to say, that the court does not have the right to try him. All this drama just happening just because of one man. I just have one message to the Nigerian government. We are tired. Let me just tell you that one. We are tired. I mean, we are tired of protesting the same thing over and over again. We are tired of shouting "Free Nnamdi Kanu, Free Nnamdi Kanu." This is not the first time that are hosting protests for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. This is not the first time. Sowore is not the first person protesting for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. They've done it before in the past. A lot of politicians, human rights activists have all called for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Even before Buhari died, Buhari called for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. The same man that kept him in jail. There's no use keeping Nnamdi Kanu in jail. A lot of people have said it. Keeping Nnamdi Kanu in jail doesn't mean you will win election in 2026 or 2027. It will not win you any election at all. So there's no use. And now that Sowore is exposing the federal government. Yes, now that Sowore is exposing the federal government of secret plans to either send Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment or sentence him to death. Does this actually make sense at all? I mean, does this actually make sense at all? The matter long, the matter long, and a lot of people have different opinion on this statement, on this issue. See us thinking that the sentencing of sentence to life imprisonment or sentencing to death is one of the two most, will I say, the two most superior punishment in the judicial system, and now they're trying to impose it secretly on Nnamdi Kanu, a man who has done nothing wrong. Let talk till now to tomorrow. Let the federal government start talking from now to tomorrow. They cannot bring out one thing that Nnamdi Kanu did wrong. They'll just be making mouth saying he's going against the country's unity, this and that, our integrity. Just be opening big sentence. But for once, if you notice, the federal government have not opened the constitution and tell us that look at what Nnamdi Kanu commit to. Nothing. All those allegations, all those false allegations that they brought against him, Nnamdi Kanu lawyers have tried. They've proved him innocent of all those stupid charges levied against him. But still yet, the federal government don't want to release him. So yes, people are tired. If you ask them, yes, they're tired. They're tired of agitating. They're tired of protesting for the same thing over and over and over again. We can't count how many people have called for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. But this stupid plan that Sowore is exposing, this stupid move to sentencing Nnamdi Kanu to death, it can never work. It can never work. In this Nigeria, no, Nigeria will not contain all of us again if the federal government finalize their stupid plan. Yes, Nigeria will be too small to contain everybody. So what are we talking about here? Drop your own comment on what you think about this. Drop your comment in the comment section, and don't forget to leave a like on this video. Tap the subscribe button with notification bell so that anytime we have any new updates, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Yes, don't forget to tap the subscribe button with the notification bell so that anytime I have any new updates, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for listening to me and have a wonderful day ahead of you.